What's up, everybody? The nerds and nerdettes. Yeah, what's up, everybody? The nerds and nerdettes. Yeah, what are we doing today, nerds and nerdettes? Yeah, let me guess. Hell yeah, guys, what is up? Before we get into the video, one little shout out to Resident Evil Director's Got, the most nostalgic game, guys, I've ever played in my life. Me and my brother, we beat this thing, guys, back in the day. I was about 11 or 12 years old, and it hits the greatest hits. I know you're thinking, that soundtrack sucks. But yes, it was nostalgic for me, guys. Went to school, printed the walkthrough off, went home, we beat it. Very exciting moment, guys. But we're not going to be getting into Resident Evil. I got a whole video. Go back and check that out for Resident Evil fans, guys. But, oh yeah, put that away. We are going to be going through some pretty cool stuff today, guys. And I'm talking about the OG, the OG Xbox, guys. This thing is a badass machine, built-in hard drive. I mean, you can play all the games, and there's a couple games we're going to show you in particular. Alright, we're moving on. Alright. Sad console, guys, because after the PS2 came out, I mean, this thing kind of came obsolete. This PS2 plays PlayStation 1 games, but guys, this is still my original one from back in the day, and it still works. Still got my memory cards with Resident Evil Director's Cut on it, and very exciting. Got a lot of gunk on it. Guys, and here it is. One of my favorite consoles is the OG PlayStation 2 Fat model. I don't remember which model this is in particular, guys, but pretty cool. You guys didn't know you can flip this thing up and down. I think you can do it on the PlayStation 3 also, but one of my favorite systems, guys. Many hours playing the original Resident Evil 4 and a whole bunch of other great games, guys, you're about to see. Wow. Speaking of that, we got the Nintendo Wii, guys. This was a great console too. The great thing about Nintendo Wii, which is the reason why I got like 2 of them, it plays GameCube. Backwards compatible to GameCube, which is really cool. So a lot of great games. Which is good about the Wii. They made a lot of games for the Wii, like built for the Wii because it was motion sensor. So yeah, a lot of great classic titles. Hard to play, but you can also choose different controllers and play it to your liking that way. Guys, I mean, this is one of my favorite systems because you didn't need internet. You got your achievements. Bad boy, Xbox 360. This one's the Slim. There we go. Keep going down. The Slim version, guys, a little bit loud. I mean, they definitely fixed that with the Xbox One, but you got your USBs. This thing's been through a lot. I got 3 of these too, just because these things do tend to die a lot, but I don't play 360 much anymore. This thing is still working like a beast though, and I'm very happy to have it. Alrighty, guys, the Wii U is very cool. They ported a lot of games from the Wii to the Wii U, which was a bummer. They didn't make a lot of games specifically for the Wii U, maybe because they knew the discs sucked. But anyways, the Wii U had a lot of great HD titles. Twilight Princess, Ninja Gaiden, and stuff like that. Pokken Tournament was really good. Zombie U. A lot of great classic titles for Wii U. Good family console. Personally, GameCube I think is better, but if you want better graphics, go for the Wii. And what do we got here? Last but not least, guys. Here it is. This is the PlayStation 3. This is the Slim one. Very great console. Very, it's not lightweight like the Super Slim, but this thing is actually a pretty good beast. It's got like 160 gigabytes, which is plenty. There is an original Fat, which is super heavy, very cool glossy top. There's the 2 USB port, which means just the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 1, and we got the 4 USB ports, which is backwards compatible with PS2. I think I said that right. Anyways, guys, but that's PlayStation 3. A lot of great HD titles we're going to be showing you on this bad boy, and a lot of good old classic titles too. So I'm very excited about this, guys. Hells to the yeah, the GameCube, the PlayStation 2, the Wii U. I want you guys to hit those likes, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy Random 7 Gems Collection Part 1. You guys are going to see all this stuff, all this shit right here behind you in Part 2, so stay tuned, guys. Like I said, enjoy the video. Let's go!
I got my Sega Genesis, I got my PlayStation 2, I got a Nintendo 64 with GameCube Black and the Blue. It's time to hang out with my game, it's time to empty that beer. It's time to hang out with my game, my Final Fantasy's here.
Don't forget about the
What?
PlayStation 2, Wii U, and my game.
Yeah, it's time to hang out with my game.
3. Got my PlayStation 4 and my PlayStation 5.
Yeah, let's go.
What is up, nerds and nerdettes? Random 7 here, guys, back with the gems collection. This is part 1. We're going to do a few of these things, guys, and I'm very excited about them. So this is stuff that I played back in the day, very nostalgic for, stuff that I'm still playing today, and stuff that I'm going to play in the future. We're getting rid of all those games, guys, that we do not play, that sit on the shelf, and I'm going to show you my gems collection. This is stuff, like I said, nostalgic to me and very close to my heart, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's rock and roll, starting off with the PlayStation games. Gotta love me some Tony Hawk, guys. A lot of hours playing with my neighbor, and he had those games, and we played a shitload of them. Anyways, Kroganator, he got me into the Crash Bandicoot games, and these are actually his old copies, and I got a couple from a Nintendo lot that I got way back in the day, guys, and we played many hours of these. Now they got them remastered on the Switch, so I prefer to play that version now, but these will always be on the shelf, guys, in a place in the home in my game room. Anyways, let's keep going, let's keep rolling.
Because you a danger girl, yeah.
Oh, Danger Girl, what can I say? When I was 13, I was in love. Didn't even really play the game, guys, but if you play it, you know what I mean. Duke Nukem, Area 51 based off the arcade. And here's a good shoot 'em up / survival horror game with a lot of gameplay value, guys. Fear Effect, very good game. Go out and grab it. And I also love these PlayStation games, guys, because they show advertisement of other games. They got hotlines, tips, and stuff like that. Definitely cool. Must have. And let's go.
Do you suck at our game? Call this number.
Spyro the Dragon. Platformer games that are the best, especially Ripker's Rage, guys. I hope my nephews get into these games, but they also have the remasters just like the Crash Bandicoot games, guys. As you can see, advertisement on that. Diddly da, diddly do, let's go.
Put your earmuffs on.
Chains, whips, guns, explosions, clowns laughing you in the face, guys. Twisted to the metal. Hell yeah, so many great memories, guys, especially the bedroom. Anyways, the driver, guys, that's the demo CD I had when I was younger. Still have it. And then when I finally got the game, guys, of course, went and beat it, kicked the shit out of it, and let's go.
I actually think that was young Krogan's bedroom.
Hell yeah, coming up from the PlayStation and the PS2, we got Tekken 4 and 5, guys. We also have Soul Calibur 2 and 3. Namco did it right, guys. Really good stories, good characters, and they also have the Namco demo discs in these, guys, which was really cool because it showed you more games and just got you involved in the Namco series itself. And I also think Tekken, guys, was a little bit better in Street Fighter, but what do you think in the comments? What's your favorite fighting game? Let me know.
Yeah, Jimmy or Sinslay will comment. What's your guys' favorite? Let me know.
Alrighty, guys, here's a series they definitely need to go out and remaster, remake. I don't care. They need to make something out of Onimusha, guys. Get these younger people involved in those games. They're some of the best samurai fighting games. The stories were great. Go out and get them. And then, of course, guys, God of War. This is what started it. I mean, the people that love these games loved them. I played them when I was younger, and I still play them today, guys. I mean, holy shit, they were so exciting. The stories were great. Onimusha, God of War, these are two of the games, two of the series you need to run out and get if you have not. I mean, God of War itself started like its own
I mean, its own genre of people just love it, and I love it, and there's a reason, and it's still going on today for the PlayStation 5. Let's go.
Yeah, it's called a cult following.
So you think you can push me around, huh? You think you're a rock star? You think you're a warrior, guys? Well, I'm gonna get out my Killer 7, the same gun from Resident Evil 4, guys, and tear shit up. Especially after do a little bit of no, I'm just joking. Drink Coca-Cola, guys. Play Scarface, 50-cent bulletproof, and time crisis. Hell yeah, guys. Couldn't say that better myself. Really cool games. Rockstar did it good. The Warriors was great, guys, based off a movie. Killer 7, guys, it's a weird game. Holy shit, it's fun. And that's not the actual gun for the game. That's the Time Crisis 3 gun. Very proud to have that, guys. 50 Cent doing it best, being gangsta, but Tony Montana right here, guys. Scarface. This game was fun. I actually got this game from a co-worker of mine, Ryan Dizzle. Thank you, sir. Let's go. Ooh, it's not a good time to get a splinter, but anyways, Silent Hill 2 backwards compatible manual right there. Nah. Anyways, guys, Metal Gear Solid was a really great series, and I heard they're making the third one, guys, for the new consoles, new generation. Let's go. And Time Splinters, guys, this brings me back to when I was like 15. My buddy had this game, he really got me into it. They actually really need to make that game again. Let's go. Well, where are we going? On a spaceship. Great story. Let it take you with. Let it just make you wipe away reality, guys. Xeno Saga. Holy crap. Ico, Shadow of Colossus. This is a game, guys. Games, I mean, that blew me away when I first played them, and I will continue to play them. I still need to go out and get Xeno Saga 3, but guys, if you check that price out, whew, might be a little harder than I thought. But anyways, Ico and Shadow Colossus, another great games. They actually have the HD remasters, guys, on the PS3, and then they remade Shadow Colossus for the PlayStation 4. So this is what set Rockstar apart from anybody else, was the Grand Theft Auto series. We'll get into that a little later, but Okami, such a great game, good level design. The artwork's awesome, music's awesome. Under the Skin is a little bizarre, guys. See Jill and Nemesis on the back there. Pretty cool game, and a little more rare these days. But Grand Theft Auto, guys, 3, Vice City, San Andreas. Wow, I mean, even the other ones they did, guys. They got PSP ones too, but it's just phenomenal. Going back to Okami, guys, as you can see, these weird level designs where you have to slash out on the paper and actually do the moves for you. Speaking of moves, something you got to be intact, guys, something you got to be on your A game. Ninja Gaiden games, guys, some of the best. Get your light gun out, kill some zombies. House of the Dead, let's go. So guys, right alongside Armored Core, we have another great mech game, Mech Assault. This is for the original Xbox, guys, and it's a really good game. Hope they remake that one, remaster it. But guys, this is what made Microsoft Xbox millions and millions of dollars, was these two games, Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2. I remember me and Krogan playing all 3 of them, even went to 4. Such great games, good stories, nostalgia up the wazoo. I mean, the guns you can use, the aliens, I mean, just the scenery of looking at that ring on Halo for the first time and just being, wow, it just blew me away, and I love it. Go back and get those old games, guys. They're such a blast.
And the millions!
Zoom! Time to fasten your seatbelt, put on your racing helmets, guys. We got Gran Turismo, some of the best simulator games out there. Also have Driver San Francisco. I've been looking for that game everywhere. When I found it, I was so excited. Spider-Man Edge of Time, my nephew loves that game, and I was very excited when I got these Spider-Man games, because most of them, guys, I got for like $2-3 at First National Pawn. So Driver San Francisco, a little bit better of a story, I think, and the cars are beautiful. And going back to Edge of Time, guys, Spider-Man games are so fun, especially watching Lyndon play them. He gets me in them, and I love them. Anyways, guys, let's move on to some RP jizzles.
If you would have died one more time with that damn bird, I was done. I was done.
Oh, good old Nino Kuni. Such a fun little game. But guys, God of Wars, like I showed you before, the PS2 versions, they finally did it again for the PlayStation 3, God of War 3. But PlayStation 3 did something magical, guys. They put the Origins collection, which is the ones from the PSP, Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta. And then I also have the God of War Saga, which has all 5 games, which is really cool. God of War, guys, on the PS3 kind of just blew up, and it turned God of War into what it is today. I mean, all the way back from the PlayStation 2, of course, but PlayStation 3 took advantage of God of War and made it accessible for everybody to play and enjoy. So let's go.
And I couldn't have said that better myself.
So you're on an island full of zombies, guys. You're by yourself. What do? You rip those zombies limb to limb, and you have a bunch of ass kicking the shit out of them, guys. Next, we have FEAR, First Encounter Assault Recon, guys. This game blew me away. It was not what I expected it. It definitely has survival horror, but you get guns and big guns, which is fun. Dead Island, guys, also they made a definitive edition of this so you can enjoy it on the new consoles. But going back to Fear, guys, holy crap, it turned out to be like a mech game slash a survival horror game slash shooting game. It blew me away. One to go get, guys. It was a lot of fun. So another really cool thing the PlayStation 3 did, guys, they made HD remasters for some games, guys, like Devil May Cry, Metal Gear Solid, a lot of great classic titles on that. I wish they would have put Twin Snakes, but what do? Sly Cooper, guys, going back to the PS2 versions, Ico and Shadow of Colossus collection, had to get that, guys. And then, holy crap, the Jak and Daxter series, guys, they put Jak and Daxter 2, and Jak and Daxter 3, which was really cool. Long legs and long black hair, light band with glasses, Bayonetta, holy crap, what a fun game. Never Dead, Konami did a good job on that, guys, but Alice Madness Returns definitely took me out of my world, put me in a different world. I thought things way different after that game. It was really fun. Bayonetta, guys, it was really great. The level design was awesome, and her skills are just, you gotta play it. Anyways, Never Dead, guys, every level got harder and harder, but it got more funner and funner, and Alice Madness Returns, like I said, was really fun. It brought me to a different place, and no other game's really done that besides like Resident Evil, but very must-play game, guys. Go out and grab it. Snag it, get it, go. Well, here's an interesting and challenging survival horror game like no other one I've ever played before, guys. BioShock series was really cool. It could have been a little better with the level design because it felt like it was like the same type of thing on every game, but every game was definitely had their own little special thing about them, and BioShock Infinite was really cool, and I heard they might make a remake on that one, so fingers crossed, guys. But here's another really cool game. I have not opened it up. I played it from a buddy's house, and then when I found the collector's edition, guys, I just left it sealed. It wasn't the best game, but the art design was so great, and it was really cool to be able to come across the collector's edition so I can own like some of that other parts of the game.
The game was sealed. Ooh, GameCube.
Ooh, GameCube. Going back to Cody's house when I was like 13 or something like that. He was my neighbor at the time, and he had a GameCube, guys, and wow, I was actually the one who told him that you need to put a little alcohol rubbing on the eye so it works. But when we did, we played these games, especially Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3. For some reason, he found a glitch, or I don't know where he got it, but guys, that hooked me forever. Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 is probably my favorite Need for Speed game. The level design was awesome. Those street games are good. Vendetta was awesome. As you can see, I'm playing as Ludacris, guys. Holy crap, didn't play many hours of it, but if I do pick it up again, hopefully we'll get a little more in it. Tic Tac, whoa, the power of the Juju, and TY the Tasmanian Tiger, guys. These are some of the best platformer games alongside with like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro the Dragon. They're just really not known very well, and I think that's sad because they are some of the best, and I just like to play around with them and play with my nephews, and if they get into them, I get into them, and that's the way it goes. I hope they remaster these games sometime soon, guys, to get those younger generations in those games.
Ooh, foxy lady.
It's time to head up in space, guys, and go on a couple more adventures. We have the Star Fox games for the GameCube, guys. Cody had the Assault one, and then I ended up picking up the Adventures when I got older. And then we have Beautiful Joe and Beautiful Joe 2. But guys, going back to the Star Fox games, when I first played them, I had no idea that they were kind of like a platformer game / shooting game. I mean, the original one on the N64 was straight pretty much shooting up in space. But guys, Beautiful Joe and Beautiful Joe 2 are my favorite GameCube games of all time. I mean, the hours me and Lyndon played them, the hours I played by myself, just getting lost in the level design. I mean, how he slows down time to be able to maneuver what he does is really cool. So I was talking to my boss at work, guys, and he's a big Wii guy. He's the one who told me about Tenchu Shadow Assassins, and he was not wrong about it. Also had to pick up the House of the Dead 2 and 3 remake for the Wii. And then Red Steel, guys. I had Red Steel originally, but then also John said, hey, you need to check out Red Steel 2. And then that's how I got into the series, guys. So I checked out the first one and then checked out the second one after that. Second one way better, and they did a lot better job with like how the actions are with the remote. I think played better, and then the way you turn in like to assassin into a gunman like back to back is really cool, guys.
James Chung.
Wii U. Bayonetta 2, guys, Need for Speed Most Wanted You, and then Jeff gave me that Fast and the Furious game. Also got Assassin's Creed Black Flag, guys. I think that's the best Assassin's Creed out there. It was really cool. And then DuckTales Remastered, guys, for the Nintendo Wii. Very cool. The only thing about Wii U, guys, the discs get scratched up. They don't play. But let's move on to Xbox 360, guys. Some of the best Xbox 360 games, Left 4 Dead 2, and Dead Space. Me and Krogan beat the original Dead Space, and now I got the PlayStation 5 version, and I'm actually going through it with him right now. Well, he is. I'm watching him because he's a sucker, and he doesn't give up the controller very easily, especially when I suck at a game. But anyways, the original is very cool, but the remake, guys, definitely hit at home. They redid things, reimagined it, and by far, if you haven't played either of them, go play the original and try the new one. The Darkness, guys. The Darkness 2. I got the limited edition second one, which comes with a really cool poster. And then Deadly Premonition, guys. A really weird game. It's a survival horror game, but just the way that it twists everything. And then the Darkness 1 and 2. Imagine like a shooting game, but you got like these attachable arms and stuff. Demon arms. And holy crap, guys, the level design was really cool. How you can like rip off parts of cars, use them as shields, and then whip them at the enemies. But Deadly Premonition, guys, me and Krogan tried to play this game, and it's gonna take a couple tries, to be honest with you. The motherfucking orange box, yeah, with Half-Life 2, Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal. We got the Dreamcast collection, guys. It's got that Bass game, Sonic Adventure. It's got Crazy Taxi, and then some other dance game. And then we got the Konami Classics, guys, which has got Frogger, Super Contra, and my favorite, this is the only way I got this game, guys, is Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And the only downfall about this version is it takes out all the cutscenes, all the movie scenes from the original PlayStation 1 game, but it's still really cool. I'm not about to go spend $180 for it, so it's a really good way to play it, especially if you were able to play it back in the day. Now you can't play it, but anyways, guys, go get that version of the 360 before it goes up anymore.
Well, if you look closely, her shirt says Knights.
Yeah, what can I say about Splatterhouse, guys? Demon slaying, crazy, blood, gore, whatever you want to call it, guys. Fun game. Look at that. Smash, smash. Get out of my house. Yeah, might be a few years before I show Lyndon any of these games, but we got Yabai, that's the Ninja Gaiden, guys. Also has the soundtrack. We got Lollipop Chainsaw, Hot Blonde kicking the shit out of demons. Really cool. little bit of repetitive gameplay in this game, but it's still really badass if you want to go kick the shit out of stuff, guys. Well, the Elder Scrolls, all the way from PC to the Xbox, guys, to the 360, we got the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, and then my favorite, the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim, guys. Oblivion's really cool that I found this collector's edition. It's got the manual, the map, really cool artwork and stuff. I mean, the map is really designed. If you go on the game and actually like go side to side with the map, they did a good job. And then Skyrim, guys, hell yeah, one of the best games out there. Krogan got me into this game, and I hope they remake it. So yeah, so people can actually enjoy this game for what it is, and maybe they do a little bit more, add a little bit more. But guys, this was my Gems Collection Part 1. Hell yeah, it was a lot of fun. But anyways, I want you to hit those likes, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you on the next video.